You're listening to the City World Radio Network, high-definition digital radio broadcasting from the city to the world. www.cityworldradio.com.
Hey, welcome to show number 198 of Up Front with Frank Rothstein on the City World Radio Network. Wow, that means in a couple of weeks I've been here about 4 years. Wow. But yes, it is number 198, and somehow we're still going, given that we're all separated and locked in somewhere. And me, I'm sitting here in my luxury tenement in the middle of Manhattan, overlooking the nice blue sky today of New York City. And, of course, sitting on the other end of this line, sitting in her castle somewhere in the clouds, it is, of course, Jade Zabrick. You can also find Jade and all her bandmates, the Trainwalkers, on thetrainwalkers.com. Also visit her radio station website, skiescrescentradio.com. No, not the usual way, SKYES, crescentradio.com. And you can find out all the inner workings of everything they do and where they're going to be playing and when and what and how and all that. How is everybody's week? Me, I'm first drying out. After all the violent desert-like rains on the East Coast, I am finally drying out. But it's a nice day today. It really is. I get to go outside and get a little breeze on myself and no humidity. And I don't have to drink water by the trough. I'm really doing well here. Let me tell you, this is actually pretty good. The week has been kind to me. Well, no one's professing true love to me, or I didn't hit a lottery. But the news is sort of the way I sort of like to do it when I get a chance, because this is really what I was put on earth to do. Not talk about politics, but for the more recent ridiculous stuff that you're going to hear in the news. The least important stuff that really, I think, counts for something. Okay, let's see what we got here. It seems, okay, before I get to anything serious, let's see how far I can go. It seems a deep-sea strawberry squid was captured. An iridescent berry-like cephalopod has everyone asking, are you squidding me? I'm reading this off of Snopes by now. I would never say, are you squidding me? No. But it is true. Marine scientists have captured a specimen of squid known as a deep-sea strawberry squid. It sort of looks like the Fabergé egg with legs. And, of course, now humans have hold of it, so we all know what that means. It was doing just fine on the ocean bottom. No, we got hold of it now. My sympathies. But anyway, wanted to let you know that there is a such thing as a strawberry squid. Yes, strawberry squid forever. I couldn't help it. Let's see, what else is going on in Manhattan? This is my first story about Manhattan. I'm getting this from earlier in the week, and I'm working my way forward because sometimes I forget some good stories out here. You know, with a lot of music I play. So, New York City's hungry rats torment alfresco diners after lockdown famine. You know what that means? The rodents couldn't eat. People aren't littering in the subways. People aren't dropping food in the streets. Well, they are now. But here come the rats. They're all out and about late nights, scouring. Now the restaurants can have get tables off the curb, take up all those nice parking spots. Yeah, rats are out there, and they're starting to feed, and they're starting to gain weight. You have a bunch of fat rats running around Manhattan, or anywhere else for that matter. And that's actually a true thing because during the initial lockdown, where everyone spent the first few months, sitting home, learning all new and creative recipes for Pop-Tarts and pasta, rodents were starving. Not now. And I was out the other day, and a couple of birds, little sparrows, flew next to me. One was talking to me. I was eating something and was just sort of like asking for a crumb. How could I not give a little birdie a crumb? I had to do it. But that's what's going on, and that's on the restaurant beat. What else do we have? Oh, man, it's 5:07. Look what I'm going through here. Let's see. All right. Wait, let me see. All right, this isn't even because of. This is odd. This is why our Mayor de Blasio, I'm not getting his logic. I mean, I'm sure I understand. Well, actually, why am I contradicting myself? Okay, so as we all know, all parades, all outdoor events, marches, parades, baseball games, if you can gather at it, it's been canceled. Outdoor concerts, summer stage, anything. If it's outdoor and there's a massive, massive crowd, it's canceled. Health reasons, yes, of course. Except to our mayor, who now says New York City's Black Lives Matter marches can continue despite the large event ban. Now, let us not forget the importance of what's going on in the world, and I understand why the marches are still taking place. But this in itself, just as a policy, it sounds so hypocritical because I'm not getting. It sounds like we're looking to save everybody but one. I don't get it. You're going to deny every other march, every other parade, every other thing that's going on. The Black Lives Matter, which again, as important as it is a mass of people marching together down a city street, the same way as it was a St. Patrick's parade. If I took the Little League parade, if I took if I took 1 million friends with me and we wanted to find pizza, it's the same thing. A bunch of people walking down the street, and I'm not getting the logic by denying all but one. So it's not a matter of rating one thing over the other, like we just had July 4th. We didn't even know where the fireworks are going to be, so people couldn't gather. They just happened to pop up. Matter of fact, from my roof, I was able to watch it on top of the Empire State Building. Pretty cool show, by the way. But, again, I'm not getting the logic behind this. It's not even saying it's not even like saying, please hold up the marches. We're right there with this health thing. We're right there on the precipice of making a breakthrough. Please give it a, I don't know, 2-week break. I don't know. All I know is that this mayor has said, everyone stay home and stay safe, and this is gone. You can go out here and march. So I'm not getting it. Someone explained it to me, because I'm not that smart. No. I wouldn't. If I think it's that dangerous for everybody else, it's too dangerous for them too. I don't want anyone catching this thing. And right now, this city, I should say, has gone from worst to first. We went from being the worst spot in the country with all the cases and deaths. We are now the best. Matter of fact, the other day, a few days ago, we had one day where there was no recorded deaths. I'm all for that. I am all for that. So I think, I don't know if it's, I just don't get it. I mean, that's me. That's me. I want everyone to stay home. I want all of everything to stop until we get this under perfect control. Otherwise, if that group can go out and march downtown Manhattan or anywhere else they want, so can whatever else was scheduled to be planned. Bring out an outdoor concert. I haven't going to hear music in a while. But if that's too dangerous, then certainly this has to be. It just doesn't seem logical to me that it's okay for one group but for no other group. And it's not a matter of fairness that you can go out and I can't. It's almost like we're willing to sacrifice you for a cause when everyone else should hold on and stay safe. And I think that is ridiculous. But okay, that is in the news. Agree with me or not, that is how I think on the subject. I don't get it, but okay. Let's get to one of the more ridiculous stories. It's 6:12. It's 5:12, by the way. Let's get to one of the more dumbest stories out there. I took this from the New York Post because it works well on my computer. And it seems that this is from June 9th, and I wish I had an update on it. It says California cops arrest black man who was seen dancing in the street. I am not kidding. Dancing in the street. Okay, so this reads out as, I guess someone called it in. Some guy is dancing off the curb. I don't know what reason. Maybe, I don't know, he was simply happy. God forbid people are in a good mood. So a couple of cops pull up. I guess someone called it in. I understand that you don't see that every day. So they stopped in what is known as a wellness check. All right. And, of course, there's always two cars, and he's front and back of them. And they're asking him, what's up? And he's not saying anything terrible. I mean, it wasn't the clearest of videos, but he's not saying anything terrible. And it's okay. They want, are you okay? Are you thinking anything, anything wrong? Are you having any thoughts? He says, no, I'm wondering why he's dancing off the curb instead of on the curb. And the next thing you know is they're reaching out and they're grabbing the guy to put him in cuffs. And I haven't heard of a listed reason as to why this man was being arrested, other than for dancing in the street. So I guess when I look at the police report, I'll look at it as, I don't know, I will call it the illegal shuffle. I don't know what else to call it. This is just ridiculous. A guy is dancing, which I wish I saw more people dancing. Well, I'm in New York. I can always find somebody dancing. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is a good weekend. There's a lot of ridiculousness going on this week. There really is. So let's see. There's going to be an investigation. Okay? They gave him resisting arrest because I don't think he even knew why they were even talking to him. But I understand a wellness check. Someone, you don't see it every day. Police pull over. Hi, are you okay? If he's saying yes, he's saying it coherently. If he's saying it clearly, yes, I'm fine. I'm just dancing. Okay, great. No, they made a thing out of it. Well, I'm looking for a follow-up on that one. I want to read that police report. It is 6:14. I think we're going to play a song. You got the song? Okay. So anyway, I'm always hopping around the internet. I love YouTube because I get live videos. I get the versions I want. I get all the arrangements just the way I want. And I went back to one of my favorite spots, Bopflix, where they had all sorts of acts.